Here I am continuing to weave my napkins from kit number 11 from the Vermont Weaving Club. And this is a pretty long video, but I wanted to get a whole bunch of work in so that folks can kind of see what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm using a temple. That's that wooden thing that's down below, stretching my fabric to be the correct size so that I don't get drawing from the sides. And you can also see that there is a thread on the side that is not in a heddle. So it's kind of in the middle of the shaft. There's one on either side, and that's just there for nice neat ends. And you can see I'm going over it when I am starting from that side, and I am coming out from the shed under it. You're gonna see in a moment I'm gonna run out of thread, so I'm just gonna replace my bobbin. But you can see that I'm just kind of going on. There's also that white thread that can be seen on the right of the temple, and that's actually just a piece of string that's been measured to the correct length for what my napkins should be, so that I'm just kind of using that to measure because I am rolling the fabric onto the beam, so it's very hard to measure it, but this string just kind of keeps going, and as it goes along with my goes along with the weaving, when the string runs out, I know that I need to put in kind of my divider contrasting thread and start the next napkin. So this is the third napkin that is happening currently. The fourth napkin has not been started yet. You can kind of see the progress as it happens, and that I am, I don't know if it's noticeable, but what I am doing is, oh, there we go, we're weaving in the end because we just started a new bobbin. But what I am doing here is passing the shuttle and then beating kind of gently once with the whole beater, and then switching to my next set of treadles so that I can kind of do my second beat there. And that's kind of the rhythm, right? It's pass, thump, switch, treadles, thump again. And I know that's not at all the correct terminology, but you know what? It works. And yeah, so here we're just moving on along with some fluff. You can see that there's quite a bunch of fabric that's kind of getting created. One of the things I wanted to do in this video was make sure that the kind of speed with which the fabric accumulates is visible. Obviously it's happening, thickness of one thread at a time, but that's fine, right? You could still kind of visibly see it grow. And here we're going to see both you can see the string a little bit better, but also the tempo adjusting. So it's got little sharp teeth that go into the edge on both sides, and then it gets flattened to kind of stretch the fabric a little bit, and locked into place. So it is making sure that my fabric stays the appropriate width that it needs to be. So as you can see, it goes pretty quickly. This is a something like 10-minute video, and we got maybe 3 inches, something like that, which doesn't sound like a lot when you phrase it that way, but it goes pretty quick. And again, here you can see the temple getting readjusted, and you can see that white string doing the measuring.